Chuck, what was your analysis?
First of all, snake bites are dangerous. If I saw a snake in the paint, I would average 28-10, and the snake would have been barbecue chicken.
Iconic stand-up comedian Kevin Hart has quite a habit of trolling NBA stars and legends. As a Philly native, he is a big basketball fan. He's dominated the NBA All-Star Celebrity Game for years, and he's been spotted multiple times in the past few seasons sitting courtside at the Wells Fargo Center to watch his beloved Sixers come up short year after year. I love how Kevin Hart is just having fun with his life and making everybody else laugh. He has a strong, positive attitude, and I follow him on Instagram because it's hilarious. He's a great follow because he's healthy and works out a lot, which is great for the younger generation to see where hard work will get you. And at the end of the day, he's still a comedian, so even though he talks trash, the players feel comfortable going back at him because he is a professional jokester and knows how to have fun. But before we jump into the NBA players that have been trolled by Kevin Hart, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and make sure to share the video if you enjoy it. Charles Barkley. Most recently, a video of the 41-year-old mocking Charles Barkley over being unable to win an NBA championship during his career has been doing the rounds on social media. TNT pre- and post-game host, NBA icon Charles Barkley initially took a cute little dig at Kevin Hart's body when the comedian joined the NBA on TNT set back in 2018. However, it quickly turned on him, and he was soon on the receiving end of some brutal trolling from the comedian. Back in 2018, during the Rising Stars game, Kevin Hart joined the NBA on TNT cast during halftime. The comedian was full of energy and jokes as he took a seat next to NBA legends Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, and Charles Barkley. As Kevin Hart began cracking his jokes, Charles Barkley opted to take a quick shot at Hart's physique. The 11-time All-Star said, "I just saw a scene in your latest movie where you take your shirt off to enter a hot tub. But you shouldn't be doing that because you don't have a body worth showing off." However, Hart was quick to respond to Barkley's jab and shot back with, "Oh, Charles, if we're talking about bodies, you shouldn't be the one to bring that up." Hart then savagely mocked Barkley over his physique and admitted, "Of all the people out here, you look like a beanbag that's just been sat on," leaving the rest of the crew, including Barkley, in a giggle fit.
Your body ain't that good when you can just walk around without your shirt off.
First of all, if we're ever going to talk about bodies, I want you not to be the one to bring that conversation up.
However, the comedian wasn't finished with Barkley just yet, as he went on to mock the former Philly, Suns, and Houston Rockets star over his inability to win an NBA championship during his impressive career. "I've done so much that I don't need to be playing in any of these celebrity games. I already feel like a champion because I've achieved greatness," Hart added. Hart then went on to fist bump the 4-time NBA champion Shaq and 2-time NBA champion Kenny Smith while saying, "You guys know what greatness feels like." The comedian then looked and pointed towards Charles Barkley, cheekily making a remark over the 1993 NBA MVP's inability to win an NBA title, saying, "Okay, let's just leave it at that." Barkley is always getting roasted, and Kevin Hart made sure that he continued that.
I achieved greatness. Shaq, you know what that feels like.
Yes,
Kenny, I know you know what that feels like.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to stop it right there.
James Harden. Kevin Hart was a guest on Jimmy Kimmel Live and explained why he enjoys going to games. Hart bluntly said, "To talk mad shit. I go there to sit courtside to mess with the players," Hart explains. "That's literally all I go for. It gets so bad because they can tell when I've had too many drinks and I'm slurring, 'You ain't gonna make that shot.'" This has been documented in Philly before. Warriors star Draymond Green even said Hart gave Golden State a little added motivation when they play each other. Hart goes on to tell a story about the time Houston Rockets star James Harden was in Philly and lit them up. "I pissed James Harden off. I'm in Philadelphia, we're filming Untouchable. I had a day off, so I decided to go to the Sixers game. Harden is playing, and he's off the whole first quarter. He's off. I say, 'You know why you're off? Because you're in my city. Your beard stinks. I hate your calves.' I was saying a bunch of stuff to him. He got mad," Hart said. "Remember all of this because I'm about to cook you." I said, "You're gonna cook me?" Well, put me in a pot, because I'm ready to be cooked. I don't even know why he's paying me this much attention. Harden did torch the Sixers for 51 points, but the Rockets only won by 5. The Rockets did beat the Sixers by 27 back in another matchup, but that game took place in Houston, and Harden only scored 33 in that game. The game in Philly was the game where Hart was caught messing with Harden while he was doing his post-game interview with ESPN, though. I don't know, based on what Draymond said and how Harden performed, Hart may want to rework his material next season to not be so harsh. Or maybe the Sixers may want to ban him from saying anything to anyone, otherwise the Sixers will pay for it. All joking aside, great superstars don't need to be poked. Just look at Kobe and Jordan. Don't believe me? Go check out our video entitled NBA Players Who Demolished Trash Talkers.
He said, remember all of this. He said, I'm about to cook you. I said, you gonna cook me? Well, put me in the pot.
Like I said, they're a really young team and they play hard.
Beat my team and get an interview without me doing this.
DWade. Kevin Hart is definitely a great trash talker, but in the first round of the playoffs in 2018, he took it up a notch. When his Sixers played against the Miami Heat, Hart wanted to do everything to help the Sixers advance to the second round. He didn't stop yelling at the players the entire game, and if he could have, Hart probably would have stepped on the court himself. And during the series, Kevin Hart even had his own Spike Lee versus Reggie Miller moment when Dwyane stared down Hart after hitting an important shot. Dwyane couldn't let it be, and thanked Hart after Game 2 for motivating him to have a great performance.
What got into you tonight?
Kevin Hart.
In Game 2 of the Heat 76ers series, a motivated Dwyane went on to score 28 points in the victory. Months later, Hart and Wade met up again, and Wade delivered a signed jersey that was, of course, a toddler-sized jersey. Hart claimed it was for his son. Are you sure of that, Kevin? Keep doing you out there and continue to bring the savageness.
No, just do me a favor and give this to my security guard. For sure. Okay, do me a favor, just put it in my skin. That's enough, cut it off.
Check out some of these videos that appear on your screen.